On behalf of Champions Way, this is Sensei Nick. I'd like to thank Vahid, Datis, Nima, John Malik, all the main guys over there helping us out with this webinar today. So let's kick it off, guys. Let's get right into it. Like I said, if anybody would like the recording, please just email datis@championsway.com. Okay, guys, we're going to bring you some really cool stuff today. We're really excited about it. If you've been to some of the other webinars on the Karate Kid, you might have seen some of the information, but we have some new stuff. You know, Champions Way is always bringing the new school flavor. We're going to show you today some really awesome stuff that we're excited about. So without anything else, we're going to go right into it. So let's do it. Okay. The Karate Kid marketing plan. We're going to start with that. We're going to go right into this and talk about the Karate Kid. Before we go into that, if anybody would like to follow us on Twitter, okay, if anybody would like to follow Master Fareed Dodar, the CEO of Champions Way, twitter.com/Fareed Dodar, okay? If anybody would like to follow him, he has a new Twitter account. Check that out. Also, if you'd like to follow Champions Way, go to twitter.com/ChampionsWay. Okay, my main man, John Malik. All right, guys, you always want to hear what he's up to. You can follow Sensei John at twitter.com/JIAL14. And myself, if you'd like to follow me, twitter.com/Sensei_Nick. Okay, guys, let's go into it. There's 4 takeaways from today. I'm just going to call the first one the new stuff, the new flavor. Okay, some really cool stuff. And we're going to be showing you a really cool thing that everybody's going to want. Okay, but it probably will not be released until the Super Show. What you already should be doing is the second takeaway, using Perfect Mind. We're going to show you about that, how you should be using Perfect Mind. And then the fourth thing is the C-Way Library, an online training course for school owners. So those are the things we'll be going over today, the 4 takeaways. So let's talk about first the new stuff, okay? Stuff that is being done in the school now, not ideas from somewhere that are not tested first, okay? That's the most critical thing that I've heard with this whole Karate Kid thing is some people are throwing ideas out there that they're not even implementing in schools. All the stuff we're talking about, okay, are being used currently, today, okay, now, okay, not 10 years ago, 20 years ago, or things that sound good that might work, okay? I'm sorry, guys, you might have to check your speakers, okay, so we have a sound check, so you might want to check them. Sorry about that. Okay, so the new things we're going to cover today, I want to talk a little bit about creating a digital footprint. Number 2, Facebook custom URLs. I'm going to show you about that as well. The newsletters, just some basic things and tips that are really simple that maybe you're not doing already. Perfect Mind, I'm going to show you the Perfect Mind library images, all the images we have in the Champions Way library. Number 5, end of the year party. 6, some basic cross promotions that we're doing. 7, a couple tips from what other schools are doing on our Champions Way community. And number 8 is the C-Way. I'm just going to talk about that. That is the way we're doing it. This is the way to do it. I'm going to show you what you should be doing. If you're not doing it, then you should definitely contact someone at Champions Way because this is the way it should be done. It all works together. So I'm going to show you that specific blueprint on how to do it. Okay, so the things we're going to be talking about today, number 1, driving traffic to the web. Okay, driving traffic to the web. That is the main thing I want you to think about. That's the main thing I want you guys to understand. Let's talk about the traditional marketing methods such as flyers, passes, all kinds of honestly stuff that's going to get thrown out. Okay, we don't even want to worry about that because this is not 20 years ago. All right, handing out flyers at the movie theater. Yeah, that might be part of it. Okay, but going out and handing out passes, and flyering parking lots, that's really just not going to be as effective or as trackable, okay, as the things that we're going to be showing you. All right? So driving traffic to your web. Let's go over that real quick. What I want to talk about first is your digital footprint. So your digital footprint, I have some little pictures there. Like everything that we're going to be showing you and talking to you about is showing you how to get this footprint on the internet. A lot of different ways of showing people, people finding you. Okay, it's not just your website. It's not just going to be your Facebook page. There's a lot of methods, okay, that you want to try to do to increase your digital footprint for people. So let's go over a couple of them. I have a couple different pictures here. Number 1 is WordPress. We already in the library. We already have blog posts that we've already showed everybody about. Bitly.com. Okay, if you're sending links out on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere on your blog, anywhere you're sending links out for a blog post or something that you want to trace, that's another way of increasing your digital footprint. You want to see who's clicking it. MySpace, YouTube, Flickr. I don't know if a lot of people use Flickr, but I was going to show you real quick. Okay, right from here. All right, this is a Flickr account. All right, this was uploaded today. All different types of things here. This is one of my favorite applications. For $24.95 for the year, I have tons of videos, pictures, and this shows up on the search engines. And if you need more help on that, we'll talk about that later. But this is Flickr. All right, you can see all my galleries, and we're going to be talking about SMO in a little bit. Hashtags in Twitter, all the different things you use on Twitter. Facebook, fan pages, okay? The like button in your blog posts. Yelp. Yelp is where you're able to put events, okay, for Karate Kid specials, Karate Kid seminars, all these different types of things on the internet. Your fan page, like we talked about, Twitter, okay, all these different applications, Tumblr. There's so many different ones we could talk about. But anyway, that is what is known as our digital footprint. We're putting our information, our social objects that we provide in the library, all these different JPEGs, images, content, blog posts. We throw it out all over the internet, okay, and that's what increases our digital footprint. And then if you notice here, I have a little thing about spiders for search engines. They pick up these links. They pick up the social media. If you haven't been on Google lately, you'll notice that even the search on there is different. Okay, people are searching Facebook, fan pages. Okay, people search Twitter. So that's why it's important to go through everything, not just be on one thing or just use Facebook. Use them all. All right, and we educate you on that in some things we'll be talking about later. All right, so let me go to the next slide here. Those are some things you might want to take notes on that for your digital footprint. Okay, number 2. This is one that you're really going to get on as soon as possible. This is your Facebook custom URL. Okay, so if you notice here, I have 2 custom URLs. One of them can't go through till later because I just registered it. But my first one is facebook.com/championsfans. Okay, that is my custom URL for my fan page instead of some big link. Okay, that I'm trying to send out everywhere. It's really simple, and also it's branding at the same time. Champions Fans. So if I went to Facebook, right, I went to if I just typed in facebook.com, or if you went to Google and I typed in facebook.com/championsfans, you would see my fan page. So let's bring that up real quick. There you go, and there is my website. I'm sorry, there's my fan page. All right, and we're going to show you some other features that we're working on right now with the Champions Way as well. Okay, but here's my fan page. Okay, I have a custom picture over here for our summer special. I got my Drysdale website link going up for my Drysdale Jiu-Jitsu program we're launching. Some videos. You look at all these social objects that we have on our fan page. Okay, so let me go through here as well. Okay, so Datis, no one can see that picture right there? Or can anybody see that? Just type yes if you can. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, Datis, I'm wondering if maybe I could just bring that up real quick to show everybody. Would that work? Would that be all right with you? Datis, can we do that real quick or no? There we go. Okay. So here's my fan page. Can everybody see